Next thing, this is by the way, that two-ball shooting. Remember, that needs to be done every day. I think even that little partner shooting thing, the L lifts, that can take 3-4 minutes. Once they get this thing down, they call their cuts right away. You know, each side maybe.
Delaney. Sorry.
About 5 minutes each side. This, next thing you know, to probably do every day. You'll know if you do or not, because in games, if they're turning over a lot, they can't get the ball to this wing. This is, and I've watched you guys play, and sometimes getting the ball past this area is difficult. Okay, it's not going to be any fun. Okay, how to get open? We play 2 versus 2. Ball needs to get here. Now, if you can score inside on a backdoor cut, fine, but otherwise, the ball needs to get here. All right, so where are my 4 girls? I need one of the offense here, one of the offense here, just like you're in your offense. We're just going to do it on one side. Play defense on her. Okay. Your goal is to get the ball to her. Okay, now, we're not going to have this right now. We're just going to show you the ways to do it. The first way is the V cut. Okay, now, what's the most important thing about a V cut? Pulling it down with you. And you read this ring about? That's backdoor cut. That was cool though. I'm glad you remembered it. Summer school was very valuable. This is good. Really pressure to get up on it. Okay? Right? This is what the teams do to us. Because they don't think you can't handle pressure. It's tradition. Not anymore. How do you get open? What are you showing me there? What are you doing with this? There. You put your shoulder, you do it, you just have to do it. You got to get your shoulder into the defense. You got to tell our girls that, a lot of us, this is what happens when girls pressure us. And I had to call timeout a couple times this summer because our offense started being run out here. This is not a very high percentage shot. But coach, I'm open. I'm open right here. Well, do you wonder why? Because you're like sitting by Graham in the stands. That's why you're open. Okay? The ball needs to get to where in our offense? There. Not there. There. So you need to drive her down, you lower your shoulder, and you do right into her, and you go up. Okay? You do trip her. Yes. Drive her back. And if the ref calls you for a foul, I'll stand up and applaud. Good. Well, it's better than catching it out here or having you stand there and her picking it off and going for a layup. I'm perfectly fine with aggressive fouls. I mean, there's silly fouls, okay, where there's over-aggressive. Let's be smart. But this is, I'm working to go. Refs aren't going to call a foul on that. Now, remember, lower your shoulder, but don't do this when you come up, okay? So what you can do is pressure her. Now drive her down. Go hard. Okay? And drive her even farther down. Come on, play tough on it. Don't let her get it. Now, hold on. You're too high. Me? Yeah? And don't start dancing with it. You guys know what I mean by that? Here, I'll show you what I mean. I always tell girls, don't start dancing. Okay? I can't get the ball. So I do this. Okay, see, when you start dancing back and forth, you've seen that as coaches, right? Coach, I can't get open, you're hopping right there. Okay, it's like, this is pointless, what are we doing here? Okay, so you need to actually put your shoulder into her. You know why you're putting your shoulder into her? You're pushing her back, you're giving her momentum going that way. So she doesn't know when you're going to pop up. As soon as you feel her start backpedaling, come out. Okay, you got to get lower. Your shoulder needs to get into like here, not here, here, low, stomach. Get low, go, drive right at her. You got to make a harder pass. Okay, go ahead. Drive, get it down, get down. Go ahead. Okay? And coaches, you can do that until it counts something.
Do we have access to blocking pads or something?
I think I have some in my ballroom, yeah. You can, sure.
This is a pillow.
I'm okay with you hammer her. We're not going to bring up blocking pads in games, so go ahead and hit her. Girls, I got to tell you, this is the only sport that girls can play where you can rough each other up. Now, so you could just do, actually, you could just, I got 2 girls down there, and this you could probably just work on this. Just have them work on that. V cuts, I hate calling them V cuts because girls just do a V and then they pop out, and that's when you start dancing. You got to get the shoulder into it. A V cut is worthless otherwise. You just start, if there's no contact in your V cut, it's going to be very unsuccessful. And that's something that little kids, especially. Yeah, they put their hand and they start jumping around. Okay? That's why this is very valuable. It's not hard. It really isn't. This isn't hard to teach. Okay, now let's bring it all forward. Another thing you can do. First of all, balls on the top. Our defense, a lot of times, the defender, already you're like down here generally, probably, right? So now you can V-cut or downstream. Go ahead. Okay, good. Now you're saying, well, she didn't go off the shoulder. That's okay, actually. Okay? Throw it back out. Because if the defender's playing way in like this, why come in and go up? It doesn't make any, come down. If she goes, just go. Okay? Now you're saying, what if they switch, coach? What if they switch? Throw it back. But I'll tell you right now, and this is where Joel Kupch and I had probably about an hour conversation about should we teach the girl at the varsity in JVs? We switch everything. We switch everything. If the ball goes to the post, we double pretty much all the time anyways because I really don't have any height. So most of the time when they post up, we're going to be at a height disadvantage anyway, so we double. So if we're going to double the post anyways, we switch everything. And we're not the only team. Pulaski switches everything. It gave our girls headaches. But I'm going to show you. Who is always open? Can anybody answer? Coaches included. Who is always open if the defense switches? The screener. Very good. So this time, down screen, and then the defense, I want you to switch. You ready? Go. Screener always has inside position on his switch. Unless, of course, you actually do it right when we teach it right, we won't see it. All right. So down screen. So younger kids think this is great. Just work on your down screens. And really work hard trying to get it there. So you can down screen, right? Okay, go ahead. Now let's say she's not open. What? Take her. Now what do you do? Okay? Throw that out. Throw that out. So you're covered. Now what? Nice. Good. She went right into her elbow or arm. Back screen. Back screen, which means who's going to screen? Come up. Go. And pop. Right? So you get back screen. And you can just do, obviously, I'm doing this a little faster, but you can write this down. And then the backdoor cut. Christina, I'll let you do this since you remember from summer school you get a sticker, smiley sticker. Okay?
Oh my God.
Let her play with it so she knows what's going on. You're being overplayed, right? How do you communicate to her that you're going to step out, right? You're going to step out, and then, okay, now, you're pressuring her. Cover her like tight. Okay, when she goes out this way, you're going to go with her, and then she's going to backdoor cut. Okay, so that she doesn't throw the ball to her when she's going out. Christina, can you tell everybody what you do?
Listen loud.
Put your fist out. So when you step out to get the ball, you go like that, you know I'm not throwing her the ball, but I know what's going to happen next. And if she's covered, then Brianna comes out.
So it's a fist versus an open palm if you want one. Simple? I mean, if you're coming out and you want to catch it, you're going to have your hand.
Well, they should throw it.
But say she pops out, she wants to.
No. Well, when she comes out, when she shows the fist, that's basically like, don't throw it to me.
I know, that's what I mean, but the opposite, if she wants it, it's going to be.
Oh, opposite, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Are you saying when she pops out, she should have an open hand?
If she wants the ball.
She won't.
Well, if it's a cut.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. Okay, so.
I say if
If
she's coming out here,
I just want to keep it simple. She comes out here with a
Sure, yeah.
Don't give me the ball.
Yeah, sure.
See that hand.
exactly, yeah.
Pass it.
That's,
I mean, you should be like that.
this, we're just teaching them basically, this
Yeah.
means I'm cutting back door. Now, our 5th grade team, if you want, you know where your girls are and where they're getting to. The key, I think, is the V cut is huge. Just even the down screen. And they're gonna say, well, what should I do? Do whatever you need to do. We got to get the ball there. If we get the ball there, the defense is in trouble. They are. If we can't, we're in trouble. Either we're playing out here, okay. And eventually, what's going to happen is everybody on the defense is going to start really pressuring outside, which is going to be good. So this girl playing point, yeah, wide open. Take this thing and go. Go. All right. So you can do that for you can play a little 2-on-2 game basically. Where coach, you got the ball here. Say, all right, I'm getting the ball there. Let's go. Get open. You can switch on screens. You can change it up. Switch on screens. Don't switch on screens. And just say we got to get the ball there. And I only got 5 seconds. Get open. Ready? Go. Okay. You guys ready? Defense. Huddle up quick, defense. Decide if you're going to switch or not. Don't let the offense know. Okay? You got 5 seconds. Get open. Ready? Go. You gotta pass back. Get open. You gotta pass back. Get open. Okay, now, defense, I need you to work harder. You could have stolen that last time. She's not that good. Let's try it again. Defense. Go. Pressure. Pressure. Okay, when you get past that, go. Get open. Good. Good. Go. That's all right. Good. Way to read that. They switched and you sealed her. Good. Come on, keep working. Come on, defense, don't get the ball. Don't let him get that ball. Nice tackle. Good. Pass it out. Now we'll let her get you back out here. And this, of course, is good for these girls too to realize when to not pass it. So you saw just the movement, the intelligence they were playing. There's a little confusion sometimes. That's going to happen, I guess. But whoever sets the screen, get one of these, right? If you're going to back screen, and I always like saying, if you're going to screen for someone, call their name. You know what I mean? There's no confusion. You hear your name called, you know she's screening for you. You hear your name called, you know she's screening for her. And it makes the girls talk. Call their name. You're going to screen for someone. Yell their name. Brianna! You know it's coming. And now you guys are smart. That was fantastic. They switched and you sealed her. You're wide open. So eventually, if they start really pressuring you here, we can kill them under there. You saw that. I mean, we were getting layups on them. Of course, our defense probably could have been a little better. You say, why do I even come to these things? All it is. Okay. I'll get used to it. You only get like 4 or 5 more years. All right. Or if you're Brianna with education, what if you're on the 6-year plan for high school or something like that? Okay. Next one. Next we do is the 3 versus 3 calling your cuts. 3 versus 3 calling your cuts. Okay, so And I know for my 5th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade coaches, a lot of stuff right now that we're doing is probably stuff you may not get to. Honestly, a lot of stuff when we get to more of the ball handling, things like that, and some basic shooting stuff. I kind of wanted to get this in first. I'm really, fundamentals are the most important thing anyways. They are. Because none of this stuff works if you can't pass, dribble, and shoot. So, I mean, don't worry, we'll bludgeon you with fundamental stuff. Probably some today, yeah. All right, 3 versus 3. I need 6 girls out here. Now they're all come running out. Okay? That's nice. 3 offense. I need 2 wings, 1 at the top of the key. And 3 defense, 1 against it. So offense, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're on defense now. Keep our girl over here. Okay, so all you're going to do, girls, is play 3-on-3 all your cuts. Make sense? You guys are down a little bit? Now once again, if you can't get the ball here, you're going to have to beat cut or back up. You got to know what to screen for now. You're on your own. But you can go either way. And if they're really pressuring up here, she's really pressuring you, one for away. Okay? But what it's going to look like is once the ball does get passed out here, when you get a successful pass, you're going to run your cuts. If you don't get it, pop out. Then go all the way back to the weight. And you can just go basically 3-on-3. Okay. And I would start first like I would tell the defense maybe a little bit on this, let them get into the wing, and then once they do get into the wing, then play like hard. So let's do that just to make it look nice for the film. Okay. Just in case this ends up on video. Okay. This guy doesn't know what the heck he's doing. I have enough of that already. So let them get into the wing, but then the defense lock down, call your cuts down. Wings, you're going to want to probably make sure you go to the decision area. This is where we get, where are we supposed to go? Where is the screen got to be? Down to this area. The last time we just did it, the screen was here. And you're going to notice this. This happens a lot. Is when the ball gets passed, so I pass that way, come down, and be able to stop you like right here. What's the problem? I'll show you the problem. The back is okay, but what about a curl? We're looping out by all the way to the top of the key when we curl. Okay, or a straight cut. Come straight ahead. Okay, there's no room here. There's no, you're going to be catching the ball and lay out here. Okay, so I can't stress enough that decision area. It's got to be down here. All the screens have to be down here. And you will notice that they start getting tired. So it's easier to just set the screen there, take 2 steps and set it. Instead of coming all the way down. And you got to do what? Drive your girl down here. And then go up. Okay? So that weight has to come down. And then either curl or pop or back. Okay? So let's let them get into the wing. Okay, go ahead. Okay, run your cuts.
Straight. Flip.
Your turn. Go, run your cut.
Straight. Flip. Curl. Clap.
Now you saw if we'd had a pass and a catch right here, there's nobody around here. It's wide open. She could probably clock it a little bit. Anything you guys notice, coaches?
Good talking.
Talking was good? Yeah. The first 2 people that caught the ball on the wings, their eyes never went off of this spot. They never looked down. We had a slip wide open. And we already passed it back up. Passers, and this is why this is good. You've got to learn to see both. You got to learn to look. You know where they're. You know one's going to be down there, one's going to be up here. See both of them. See both of them. And I'm not saying now don't fire it down there just because coach told me to. Okay? But we never even gave it a chance. Okay? Because we never learned. Let's try it again. Let him get into the wing. Go.
Straight. Flip.
Go.
Straight. Back. Up.
Now, get up. Move. Get up. Go. Like a cut.
Straight. Flip.
Come.
Here.
Like a cut.
Back. Up.
You saw her open like
Yeah.
way sooner.
Yeah.
We were having some trouble over here at the beginning, weren't we? Anybody want to know why? You're talking great. Who got hit on the screen? Defense. Anybody get hit? People were calling straights. There was this much room between them and the screener. Well, you're not. There were, you gotta come off the screener's shoulders. You guys know what I'm talking about? And we're getting a little high. We're getting a little high in our decision area. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Our decision area was starting to come a little bit. Wasn't it up here a lot? Mm-hmm. And it's a combination. It's not one person's fault. This person has to drive their girl down here. The lane has to get down here. The screener has to get down here. Okay, let's try it again. Get to that decision area and come off the screener's shoulders. I think this will be much better result. All right.
Straight. Flip. Straight. Flip.
Okay. That's where she can post down there. You can see that right. You got her seat. And that takes a little bit of time for them. My high school girls, they understand that now. Like Claire Simona and Kayla, they got that down. They know that if they get down here, girls, what I'm talking about. Remember, if you post up here, whether you call it a curl or a slip, whatever, if you post up right here, you can call it play defense. Front knee. Okay. I can't get the ball. The ball goes to Brianna. I'm just going to turn to give me the ball. Or if the ball goes there, passes that way. Give me the ball right here. I got position. Go ahead for something. We're just doing one more. Two more. Switch offense to defense. You can tell too, another thing, this is why you really got to work at it. The girls calling the screens were calling them late. Did you guys notice they were calling them late? Did you notice that the girls like all the way to the top of the key and all of a sudden you heard slip? Because they called it so late. You got to call it right about here. Okay? If you're coming down, you got to call it right now, what you're doing. Like maybe one more step, like right above there. Okay? Because what's happening is you're calling straight. You're not calling straight until you're like going up. And now this girl's like, what am I doing? And you're all the way at the top of the key and you're going straight. You're like, oh, slip. Well,
So maybe before the cut.
yes. You're playing defense on me? Okay? Curl is what I call like right here. Okay? Right in this area. As you're getting close to the screener. Before you get to the screener. And by now, if I know that she's playing on this side of me, I know which way I'm going already. Right? She's playing on this side of me, I already know which way I'm going. She's playing straight up on me, I can go anywhere I want. Okay, but I gotta call it soon. Otherwise my screen doesn't know what's going on. So call it sooner. Here we go. ball get low, stop. Where? Okay, now you can always pass a cut too, but remember you're screaming. It has to be here. And you're dancing around way up there, right? It's got to be down here. That's why when you're running that 2-ball shooting that we talked about, you know, when the coaches were passing here, coaches, you really got to be like on. I mean, it's got to be perfect. It has to be disciplined. I mean, the screens have to be down there. The calls have to be made early enough. And you really got to hammer those things in. Because otherwise, you see this. This happens. And it's going to take a little bit, I understand. And you're going to say the first game, you're like, man, this doesn't work. Yeah, got it. Probably won't. One more. Show me what you got, guys. Call your cuts early. Here we go. Yeah, we didn't call anything. Let him get it to the wing. Let her get it to the wing. Go.
Okay. Flip.
Okay, second. Stop. It has to be a sprint. It has to be a sprint. I mean, you guys see. I mean, you can't come down and go straight. You know, really slow. I mean, you've got to sprint down, and you got whatever you're doing is a sprint. On this offense, when you're running your cuts, you're all sprinting. You're sprinting to the block, you're sprinting to the top, you're sprinting to get down on your call your screens. Everything has to be a sprint. That's why we're doing the 2-ball shooting. You got to focus on that even. It's a sprint. You're calling your cuts. It looks great when there's no defense, right? They're just jogging. But if you jog during this in a game, I don't care what offense you run. If you jog to wherever you're supposed to go, you're in trouble. So, all right. I put down next Tiger offense. I'm not going to show you that. That is for the 8th graders only. And that would be something I might come in sometime during a practice like in put it this way. We ran this last year. It's a good offense if you've got some height. So if you ever watch our JVs this year, you're going to probably be like, man, they're running different offense a lot. It's really easy. It's just like a set offense, but it's like a high-low for your big girls. We ran it last year. It's really easy to teach. I mean, it's super easy. But I'm not going to show you that now. This is kind of our main offense. This is what our bread and butter. Because, you know, you can run this with any kind of personnel. But if I want a set play where like I want to slam it down someone's throat because I got 2 6-footers or whatever, 6'2" girls, we'll run this out too. But I got something where we can. Okay.